Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And my recording of my voice recording, it got stuffed up during the recording of this video. So this is a voiceover. So I apologize for that, and let's get into this.
We captured Doc Ock, but we lost the Green Goblin.
Don't worry, we're tracking him.
Target located.
He's gone to the Oscorp building.
What would Green Goblin want in a totally legitimate and entirely unsuspicious office tower like Oscorp? Let's go find out.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Richards. Fantastic.
Dr. Richards. Sir. Director Fury needs you and Kat back at the lab.
We need to know more about these special bricks and what they can do.
Then let's try to figure that out. We've got to. Because with great power comes great responsibility.
Alright, we're at the Oscorp building, and we're going to get ready to face off against the Green Goblin, I think. And this is also the level with a Venom. So that is pretty awesome, and I hope you guys enjoy. We are currently doing some free roam. We unlock Black Widow and Hawkeye. And of course, if you enjoy this video, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. All your support will be greatly appreciated. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. So, we're going to go to this little part where, I didn't realize this at the time, but I have to, use my explosive arrows to, break it. I just realized it now, but, it wouldn't explode for some reason, so I had to go around, you'll see soon I went around, because when I did it there, it didn't count. So yeah, I went around, died a couple times, shot some arrows, finally got knocked down, and then I'll take to a little cutscene where I then don't realize that I have to also put the acrobatic things down. So I jumped again. So then I realized, oh yeah, I have to shoot these on. So I have acrobatic things so I can do my quadruple backflip or something. But I think this is third time's a charm. I don't know if I die one more time, which wouldn't be surprising. But no, I'm pretty sure I make this. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I'm walking around the road. Basically, this is pre getting into the mission. So I'm getting into the mission after I do this little thing to fire it up. So yeah, I'm just doing some parkour up these big walls. And then once I reach the top, I then realized that I had to use Black Widow, so I get pretty upset. As you can see, this electricity stunned me, and then I realized that once we have Black Widow and we fire up the techno panel, it will get rid of the electricity so we can proceed on. Black Widow was all the way back there, so that's why they're having a little bit of bickering with each other. And once Black Widow gets all the way up, then she's going to use the techno panel to turn off the electricity. Also, I am very sorry if you hear like some static sounds. That was my microphone playing up. It didn't record for some reason, which was kind of annoying. So what you had to do with this minigame was to cut off the power so the electricity would turn off. So I cut that power off, and then I cut that power off, and it'll take me to a mini cutscene where it'll turn off all the electricity. After I do that, I just jump down and I walk through, and then I finally think this is the end. But then I realize I need Hawkeye yet again to do this web slinging thing and pull it down. And then I finally was like, as soon as I go through this gate, mission starts. But no, I had to do even more. So I went around here. I saw some cameras, and I went invisible mode on Black Widow, and I snuck past the camera, and then I pulled the lever, which turned off the camera and opened the doors, and then ran in and started the mission. Then we get taken to this little Maria Hill thing, and let's just let her explain.
Within the Oscorp building's high-security perimeter, Norman Osborn's labs undertake secretive research into radical new chemical and genetic technologies.
What took you so long?
Clint, you shouldn't have.
So Green Goblin's here, and we're gonna have to try and take him down. But first, we have to get through as many of these puzzles as we possibly can. He escaped, which is kind of annoying, because then we have to chase him again, collect those blue studs, because I love blue studs. And yep, we're going to access this techno panel. I would have thought Spider-Man could have used this techno panel, but apparently not. In the movies, he was very intelligent, so I don't know what was wrong with that. But basically, with this little mini game, you have to follow the colours, which was yellow, red, blue. So I just need to follow the colours, so I just have to click yellow, red, and blue. And then, yeah, that should open the door. The door finally opened, and I'm just going to go crab. What am I talking about, crab? I'm going to go grab a couple blue studs, and I'm just going to run through. And then I get taken to this part, which I need Hawkeye to pull down on these two, what do you call them, like crates. So, yep, I realised you can only do one at a time. I tried to do them both, but it didn't work. I did one, collect them studs, because studs are yum, and then I get the other one. Pull that one down, spam the circle button, and it drops down even more bricks. And then I'm like, wait, what? This didn't give us a buildable structure. And then I realize we need Hawkeye to go and destroy that silver object that's in the corner. And then that gives us bricks that we can build into a solar panel. A solar panel, like a techno panel thing that Black Widow can access. We then had to play we had to do the same thing to open the door, but this time the order of colors were red, yellow, blue, and then once we did those, the door would open and we could proceed again. Once we made it through, Green Goblin, we had a mini cutscene with Green Goblin coming through, and then we realised that it said Green Goblin only has one heart. Then it turned out there was a Spidey sense thing for Spider-Man to go over and press circle on, and then there was like a pulley things that we could pull down and walk into the room where Green Goblin was, and we had a mini boss fight. But I couldn't figure out what I had to do. I thought I had to like wedge shoot him from there, but apparently not. I lost a lot of stage because of this dumb mistake that I always kept getting wrong, and I think I died one more time before I realised what I'm supposed to do. I end up just web slinging up and punching him. Once I punched him, he flew away, and there's a mini cutscene with him exploding stuff, and Deadpool cameo was in the elevator thing, and then there's this big message saying caution, and there's a lot of puzzles just to get up to this wall. First you have to use your Spidey sense to climb up, then you punch stuff, and then there's like a lever and it makes a ladder so the NPCs can climb up. Then you have to switch to Hawkeye so you can use your explosive arrows to explode the silver object. And then once you do that, that drops, I think, it clears way for a little tightrope where you climb up and then you run down, and then there's another one of those and you have to pull that one down, and that reveals a bridge and you can just cross it easy as pie. And then Green Goblin comes back and like zips through, and then we find a bunch of security cameras and bad guys, and there's Spidey sense is what we have to start out with. Hawkeye falls to his death, and then he switches to Spider-Man, who web slings across and then collects some studs and then uses his Spidey sense to start opening the door.
My Spidey sense. Something close by.
He then uses his web slinging to open the door, and then once that's opened, he needs Hawkeye to demolish that gears or whatever that is. Once he's demolished the gears, it's an easy walkway through, but we need to switch to Black Widow so she can turn invisible, so she can go past the cameras that will scan you. Now that you're past the cameras that can scan you, you want to jump onto the lever and it'll open the door and turn off the... it will turn off the cameras so Hawkeye or Spider-Man can come through, crank that, and then open the door.
I'm sorry, but you three don't seem to have the proper visitor passes. Doom, I'll be on my way shortly.
Stanley!
Wow, getting a visitor pass around here is grueling.
When you spawn in, you think you're about to get crushed, but it ends up just turning back. And you need Hawkeye to demolish that so it can reveal this platform where you need to break the generator that's there and you can make a ladder. Of course, it takes me a little bit to figure that out. The ladder will form so you can climb up. I climbed up as Spidey. You'll get taken to a mini cutscene with Venom crawling around, and this is the first time that you see him. There he is, and you are basically leading up to fighting him, and I'm collecting all these studs. You don't have to though, because we are going to be going back in the free play later on and getting every single collectible. And at this point, symbiote scientists are coming out of the ground, and it's very creepy, but you need Hawkeye to shoot these things. And these stupid symbiote scientists won't let me do it though, because they're goddamn annoying. But I finally got there. Okay, I'm still getting tased, which this is annoying to watch, but finally got there. It will drop that, then the Oscorp sign will drop, where it will reveal Spidey sense, and once Spidey gets his sense, there will be like a pulley thing, and he can pull it down, and it will reveal a, what will it reveal? It will reveal, a ladder. And then you just need to jump up, and then jump onto the ladder, and then you're all good.
Oh, great. Looks just like symbiote goo.
Little did I know I was supposed to go to the top floor. I didn't realise that until later on. I forgot that there was a third floor, and I was just looking for something to do, so here is a time lapse of me being dumb. I finally realised what I have to do when I climb the ladder to the third floor, where I realised, oh, this is what I was supposed to do the whole time. And then I'm like, oh, now I need Black Widow. But guess what? It turns out that every other character is just sitting at the bottom. You'll see soon. They're just sitting there, and then I have to do the whole thing over again just to get them up, which is definitely kind of annoying. But right now I'm just collecting all these studs. We find a purple stud, 4 blue studs, nearly even 5 blue studs I think. And yeah, see, switch down to Black Widow. She's still at the bloody bottom. I have to climb all the way up and then do the techno pad. We hack into that, which rotates this, and then I think we get taken to a mini cutscene. No, we don't. We don't even. Hawkeye, who we need to also bring up, the last guy that we need to bring up. But then I think Black Widow jumps down, which is kind of upsetting, because then I have to bring her back up, but I think we don't need to use her for the rest. So, oh, and she just got up by herself. Why couldn't Hawkeye do that? We'll never know. So yeah, he's got to put all the what's it called, the acrobatic poles up so they can swing. Oh, and this is pretty upsetting. Here is a time lapse of me trying to get the right person up at the right time. I finally get Invisible Black Widow up there, and she can finally turn the switch, and then the camera shuts off, and there's a ladder that appears. And we climb up that ladder, and I think we get... No, I've forgotten if we get taken to a cutscene or not. Well, guess we're gonna see soon. And yeah, let's just climb up. Let's just climb up and see what happens.
Open sesame.
Good work. What happened here? The whole lab's been abandoned.
So a checkpoint a checkpoint? What the hell is a checkpoint? A checkpoint appears, and we get taken to the next area of gameplay. In this part, I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do. So, even though I saw this part, I still didn't even realize what I was supposed to do. I was wandering around for a long time until I finally figured out where to go. I finally find what was in the cutscene, and we find this thing where you have to pull them both down, but Hawkeye can only do one at a time. So I switch over to Spider-Man anytime now, and he's getting taken up by some symbiotic goo, so he has to break out of that and pull down the levers, and he's gonna look awesome while doing it. And then once he pulls them down, it spits out some bricks out the side, so he builds that up into a little system, and that system will help with the acrobatic feature that Black Widow and Hawkeye think. I saw the little techno pad that was at the top, so I switched to Black Widow, and she could access the techno pad without no problems. Without problems. There was a little puzzle here that I solved pretty easily. I just got a little bit confused because one bit was blue and the other bit wasn't, but I realized that once it goes down to the circuit, it will all appear blue. So I just twist them all and connect it up. Not that hard. And once that's connected, power appears again, and it opens this place where Venom was, and he crawls away in really unsatisfying sound.
Never good when the important part is covered by static.
Anyway, the doors open, and we have to figure out a way to open this next door. And but the worst thing about this part is a bunch of symbiote scientists just came charging out, blasting through glass, and it gets really annoying. So here's a little time lapse of me trying to fight away these symbiote scientists and open the door. Opens as a me, and then more symbiote scientists come out, which just gets annoying. I thought I could skip them, so I try and web sling my way across, but then I realised, nah, I'm gonna have to stay back and fight them, and then a big swarm of symbiote scientists come on, rain upon me. And the wall caved in because I accidentally shot it, so that's pretty good with my web sling. And then yep, I get to build up this big structure, which ends up being a speaker and blasts very loud music. So the symbiote wall opens.
Did you see it freak out because of the loud noise? It's
alien symbiotes, alright.
Guys, if you get like scared really easily, I would stop watching right now because oh my god, this is the scariest part in all of Lego games. This is like the scariest scene. I cannot do it any more times. Do it any what? Ah, I know that scared you, because that was a freaky part of the game. Alright, anyway, let's continue on with this, and, look at this, we're destroying stuff's getting destroyed, Black Widow's been captured in a spiderweb, we're gonna have to get rid of this symbiote wall, and the way we do that is by breaking stuff and building stuff, because that is the rules of Lego. So yeah, Hawkeye uses explosives, which pop out some Lego bricks. And then, oh wait, no it doesn't, it pops out these things, which then pop out some Lego bricks, where we build a giant boombox, which is absolutely fabulous. Oh no, we don't, we only get fire. When's the part that we make a boombox then?
Totally legitimate.
And unsuspicious office tower. This place is surprisingly disgusting.
You said it.
I think that's all of them.
No.
I see him. We always love running into you, Spider-Man.
Here we are at the main Venom boss fight. What an absolute event. The main part of the level. And we just have to kill Venom. That's all we have to do. And if you guys can see it, we are so close to getting True Believer. Wait, no, guys, pause the video, scroll down, comment if you think I'm going to make True Believer or not, and you'll see it at the end of the video. So yeah, we're just trying to proceed with the level. We're not even trying to get True Believer. I didn't even notice how close we were, so I was just playing around doing whatever we wanted. Trying to find what I was actually supposed to do, and I think I found it. I'm just killing people at the moment. Venom comes in with a mini cutscene, and I was making, at this point, I was just commentating over my gameplay, and I was saying, yeah, everyone's having fun, who isn't having fun? Yes, the massive boombox, this is what I was talking about, how cool is that? And, yeah, it's pretty cool. Venom's about to die. Oh! And then we just punch him a couple times, or we use our webs, and yeah, that's basically the repeating thing of what we have to do in this level. We just have to break stuff, build stuff, make his ears hurt. That's basically it. And this is just a rinse and repeat thing. And every once in a while, a bunch of symbiote guys come out and try and kill us, even though they know nothing's gonna happen, which is actually kind of sad if you think about it. And yeah, so I'm just collecting a bunch of blue studs that I find, and I am up against these guys, trying to beat them up, trying to get multipliers on. It's just fun games. I mean, not for them, it isn't. And look at that, True Believer! You will never see it ever again. True Believer, wow, good on ya. And the actual total amount of studs, I got over 100,000 studs, which is pretty interesting. But yes, I am just beating the living crap out of these guys. And I flip this switch, and another cutscene, mini cutscene, and it just opens this thing, which gives me actually, I thought it was going to be like a water cannon, but guess what? It's a bloody flamethrower. Like, oh my god, that is so sick. Anyway, I torch him down, you'll see soon. Oh, here, I saw some, like, building blocks, and I didn't know what I was actually supposed to do. But then I noticed it said, only people with power cosmics can do this. And I was like, what the hell is power cosmics? Let me guys, let me know what you guys know about power cosmics, because I've got no idea what power cosmics are. Tell me someone who does have power cosmics, and I will make sure to buy them and purchase them, and we'll be rocking and rolling. And we just have to punch Venom in the face a couple times, do the tango, and we're all good. We just need to find something else, and I knew it was going to be associated with that. That's why I was jumping near it, and I die a couple times, and then I die a couple more times, and I die a couple more times. But it doesn't matter because I'm doing well in this level. So one thing I've noticed about this level is Venom is a really big trash talker, and it's actually getting on my nerves. I've got a feeling he's going to trash talk me to death, and that'll be kind of embarrassing. Venom is pretty dope though. He has a pretty cool design and disgusting walking. So, yeah, he's pretty cool. I hate these symbiote scientists though, because they keep coming to bloody kill me every single time I try and get away from him, which is kind of annoying. But, yep, there we go. The bell rings, he's jumping down, he's having a bloody spaz attack because he can't handle the loudness, and then we punch him in the nose and cutscene.
Green Goblin, come on! I knew I should have packed my anti-goblin arrows.
Legolas! Ha! Can you and the other Avengers track him down? I gotta do dishes, homework, explain to my girlfriend why I am always leaving her waiting at coffee places. I mean, my life is really hard.
So there we go, Exploratory Laborotory. Unlocked level 3 player is unlocked. We unlocked Symbiote Scientist in his hazmat suit. And then we unlocked Venom, which is pretty gosh darn cool, if you ask me. So that's a pretty cool unlock. And then we got 100,000 studs, which is pretty good. And we get all those studs added to our total count. 356,000, if you're wondering. Yeah, 100% True Believer. Oh my goodness. Which is pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. No mini kits and no Stanley in peril. So 2 gold bricks, 4 out of 250. We got a lot more to go. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of LEGO Marvel Superheroes. If you guys enjoyed, let me know with a smash the like button and a subscription. Would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one. And see you later, everyone.